broke men tend to be more attractive. When a man is unattractive, he knows that he has to get money in order to get money. So they go and they hoard the money and they go get all the money. And that's be the richest niggas, the one that's the most unattractive. And then the men that are attractive, they realize like I don't gotta do too much to get no bitch. So I'm gonna do the least. Unattractive. And then the men that are attractive, they realize like I don't gotta do too much to get no bitch. So I'm gonna do the least.
Yo, peace, what's the word? Now, see, before I get into it, right, this is why I love my content. My content is gold, bro. I can give you a little bit of everything. You feel me? I can give you the content about the females. I can give you content about crime. I can give you content about awakening your mind. I can give you content about getting on your grind. Listen, my content is gold, man. My content is gold. Don't play with me, son. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, I'm like Ace in his first sale and paid in full. When he met son in the building, he said, yo, all this for 100? Yes, sir, but I'm gonna give you all this for free. You know what I mean? So look, check me out. On my screen right now, you see this, you see the screenshot, and this is the screenshot of a comment section of the clip I just played for you guys, right? And dude in the comments is saying, no, dude, you didn't understand. They don't like bums, they like attractive men. She's saying that the only dude who have money are ugly guys who have to work to get the woman. In other words, being broke, ugly is not going to help you. And being an attractive guy with money is not going to hurt you. See, I mean, you know, the way how a lot of females play this whole life thing, and I see why. I guess this is why older men, and I guess some younger men as well, they complain about the whole 1950s, 1940s. Man, Kevin Samuels pimped you guys out with that 1940 talk, 1950 talk. But that's why guys did it. Because, you know, back then, getting married, and let's say you wasn't the most attractive dude. Let's say you wasn't a Chris Brown looking ass nigga. Let's say you wasn't an August Alsina looking ass nigga, right? Back then, you know, life was still built upon the whole, you know, family tradition. Not to mention, at least for blacks, right? The Civil War was, or hold on, Civil Rights era wasn't too long ago. Like that was like what? Not even 100 years ago, bro. People who are at least 60, 50 years old, they know about that stuff. Anyways, right? But it goes to show you, back then, guys had control over the situation of, you know, okay, I'm not the best looking, but I can still have something. Versus where now, women don't need men. You feel me? That's why they preach the whole independent stuff. So now you see what kind of guys females tend to go for. So whether you have a six-figure job or not, whether you work as a lawyer or you're flipping burgers at Burger King, if you're attractive, a female, she gonna shoot her shot at you. You know, that's just the reality. It is what it is, right? But see, next on my screen, and this is the reality too, and this is why a lot of guys who don't have a job, a lot of guys who are broke, this is why they have the most kids, because these guys have time. Look, he said, because broke men got nothing but time. And these women will say, oh, he was always there for me. Think about it, right? And this is what I'm telling you dudes. I mean, me personally, right? I don't want to be high value. No, I don't want to be high value. Kevin Samuels, he was saying something about, yo, you got to work 80 hours a week. Bro, if you're going to work 80 hours a week, you better not have no bitch. Your bitch going to be getting fucked on the night shift while you at work. Your bitch going to be getting drilled early in the morning while you at work. Listen, you're working 5, 6, 7 days a week, 12-hour shifts without blinking. Of course your bitch getting dug out while you at the job, bro. Of course the bitch taking pipe from every kind of position while you at the job, bro. Because again, if a man doesn't control his time, how can you spend the time with the female? Even in order to have sex, you need time. But again, guys who don't have no job, listen, bro, that's why females, they fuck with dope boys. That's why they be dating scammers. That's why they be dating the guy who just don't have no job, don't have nothing going on, because he has time to talk on the phone all day. He has time to argue all day with her. He has time to lay up in that pussy all day with her. So of course, while you working hard, paying bills, she'll end up getting fucked. I mean, come on, bro. Did you guys not ever watch Pornhub growing up? And you see the video, oh, Busty Ebony gets fucked by Pool Boy, or Busty Ebony gets drilled by maintenance man. Latino bubble butt gets drilled by the pizza guy, some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, bro, what you expect? You at work busting your ass. And I'm not saying every single female, is cheating on her dude because he at work. But I mean, like, yo, that's I'm telling you, man, listen, if you black, and bro, I mean, I was speaking from experience, dude, because not every time I took the advantage of doing it, but I mean, there was a point in time where I didn't work no job and I had a whole bunch of free time. And you know what I mean? Like, yo, a lot of females won't, convey to you, oh, I'm in a relationship. But, you can tell, bro. If a female can only contact you in certain hours of the day, she in a relationship. You know what I mean? So, and then all that sneaking and shit. But it's like, yo, bitches be getting fucked while they man at work. That's the reality, I peep my screen, right? Shorty saying, are we gold diggers or do we like bums? You guys don't know for real, for real. And the reality is you don't know. The reality is you shouldn't waste your time, waste your energy, waste your brain power, waste anything more than just reading this comment, trying to figure out. Because, I mean, do it matter, bro? At the end of the day, men know they want pussy. And again, the guy in the first comment, he really broke it down for you guys. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, it's not the fact that females want a guy who's a bum. They want a guy who's attractive. Now, if you flip that and ask a man that, think about it. Most men, as men, man, listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't know about you guys. I don't give two flying backflip fucks if a female got a college degree. I don't care if you were AKA a Delta, a Zeta, a Beta. But like, I don't give a damn. I don't care if you have a job making 6 figures, 7 figures, 18 million figures, like yo, infinity and beyond figures. Yo, shorty, I want to know, if I tell you jump, you're gonna ask me how high. If I tell you jump off the bridge, you asking me which one, the Queens Bridge or the Brooklyn Bridge? You know what I mean? I want you to know, when I come home from work, it better be peace and fucking quiet. I want to know, are you gonna raise my kids the way I want you to raise them, not the way you want to raise them? Am I gonna be dealing with a female who's not gonna put her selfish, personal wants, not needs, personal wants over the family? So that way she gonna leave me, separate the family, break up the family unit. Now my kids growing up with a single mother in the hood somewhere. I'm like, yo, no, shorty, I want a female that's going, at least me. I don't know what you guys want, but you get what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, bro, again, are the females gold diggers or they bums? No. I mean, at the end of the day, females, listen, if you ask a female, do you want this or do you want that? She's gonna say, I can't have both. That's how their mind works. That's how the female brain works. They want everything. They want both. They don't want to go without the option. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And see, you see what this guy's saying, right? He's saying, yo, Kevin Samuel said it best. Y'all niggas are deadbeats. If you ugly or don't have personality, use the money to pay for the bill. Get that girl. Them broke niggas she talking to is paying the bill too, just with a different currency. Everyone has to offer something. Some just don't have to offer anything materialistic. And see, that whole Kevin Samuels message, man, it was really toxic. Kevin Samuels told you, pay for the pussy. He even said it himself. I lead with my wallet. Bro, if you're unattractive, I mean, look at guys like Michael Blackson. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying I'm judging a man's face or anything, but I've seen in comment sections all over, like, yo, females be talking shit about dude. I mean, the whole stigma because he's African and, American females, but it's like, bro, if you're unattractive, or if you feel like you're unattractive on the inside and your life experiences tell you you're unattractive, I mean, excuse me, if you have the money, bro, if you really want it, just pay for it. I mean, you better off paying for it versus getting into a relationship with the shorty and it's fake. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, for guys who don't know, right? And scratch the whole Lil Wayne shit, because I'm about to debunk that, right? Lil Wayne said it's not tricking if you got it. Well, sir, if you didn't have it, therefore you couldn't even trick in the first place. Because let me tell you something real quick, right? A real trick, listen, the men who are real tricks are guys who are married and can't get sex at home, right? The men who are real tricks are guys who work on Wall Street and he doesn't have time to even be in a relationship. So he feel like, yo, I'm gonna just pay for it. Guys who actually like really pay for pussy, those guys are getting money and they know, like, yo, bro, all I gotta do is just hit a female with this offer and then boom. You know what I mean? Yo, real talk. I had a female tell me a story one time, right? And it was a young shorty, you know what I mean? Probably like early 20s. She told me, listen, she met a guy and the relationship between them started off as he was paying for pussy, you know? But she said, like, over time, and I guess the guy probably just, smashing her lights out, smashing her head through the headboard. But she said, yo, I caught feelings and he stopped paying for the pussy. So I mean, I guess that's a route you can go to if you feel like, yo, instead of paying for a prostitute, why not meet a female in a casual way? You know what I'm saying? Go to a bar, go to a club, go to Target or something, go to the local gym, go for a run in the park, and after maybe a week of speaking to her, just hit her with, yo, shorty, I'll give you XYZ amount of money if you let me fuck. Honestly, dude, I believe you can tell a female, yo, I give you 250. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can go as high as 500, I guess, but tell a female, yo, I'll give you XYZ amount of money if you let me crack. How many women you think are really gonna turn that down? Come on now. Females are busting that pussy open for nothing, for bums, for guys who can't do anything. So if you're telling me she meet a guy who's okay, he not all that attractive, but he has something to actually give. Again, with money, you can pay off your debt. With money, you can go buy shit. With money, you can do something. A female fucking a dude who she attracted to, but he can't do shit besides fuck. Come on, son. Like, yo, and that's why Kevin Samuels preached his message the way he preached it, because he's saying, yo, bro, and that's why he say he's high value. Me personally, I don't want to be high value. Fuck that. I don't want to be high value. But that's why he preached that message the way he preached it, because he's saying, yo, bro, you have money. You have six figures. So you can control the relationship. And the reality is, man, listen, you can control a female with money. The more money you got, listen, bro, you're a warlock. You feel me? You're an overlord, dark overlord or some shit, bro. You can control a bitch with money. You know what I'm saying? Again, you tell that bitch jump, she gonna ask you how high. You tell her jump, she gonna do it, bro. She gonna ride you like a Kawasaki. You tell her jump, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, bro. And yo, I'm about to roll this clip for you guys. And look, I'm not done yet. I'm cooking with gas. Back in high school, my teacher used to tell me, yo, you cooking with gas. You know what I mean?
So I popped his balloon because I like to kiss. I'm a kisser. I'm a real big kisser. So lips is everything. I pay attention to that.
Okay. So what's going on with his lips?
A little crusty. Just a little bit. Just poquito.
Yo, all of my dark skinned brothers stand up. All of my dark skinned brothers stand up. Listen, if you the same color as black Air Force Ones, if you the same color as the street pavement, stand the fuck up. Stand the fuck up. You see, shorty in the video, right? Excuse me. Shorty in the video, and this is what the whole video is about. The whole high value thing. You know what I mean? Yo, bro had on the Burberry shades, son. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, even the Burberry shades are not gonna help you. See, Shorty's saying, yo, his lips was chapped, his lips was crusty. I'm like, yo, they wasn't. Son is dark skinned, bro. His lips weren't crusty. If they were, you could tell automatically. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't want to say, oh, I'm not attracted to him. You know what I mean? But I bet you if dudes say, yo, I got 250, bust it wide open, skin out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, she gonna do it. You tell her, yo, I got 500, bust it open, skin out for me, take fuck. She gonna do it. So that's the whole thing that Kevin Samuels pushed. Okay, for a guy who's unattractive, yeah, she's not gonna fuck with you just to fuck with you. But if you giving her money, you paying her bills, you doing this and that and the third, she gonna fuck with you. So yeah, it may not be genuine, but that's why I feel like, yo, if you understand where you stand, you understand your position, I feel like, yo, bro, don't get married. Don't go into a relationship, trying to do all that extra shit. Just pay for it. I mean, and if not, I mean, yo, bro, if you want the maximum control, how about you go overseas? If you go overseas, bro, you really can control the dynamic between you and that female. So, I mean, but that's the reality, bro. That's the reality. And yeah, the guy who she's attracted to, and yeah, the guy who the woman is attracted to, I mean, she gonna let him fuck raw. She gonna bust it open raw. You know what I mean? He don't got no job. He don't got, listen, not even having bad credit. Nigga don't have credit at all. Or he might have a 300 credit score. Nigga don't got no wheels. He don't got no place to stay. Dude got 3, 4, 15 felonies. Straight head busting, nigga. You feel me? Like, yo, it is what it is, bro. But if she's attracted to him, females don't care about that. But that's also why a lot of females' baby dads be broke. Like, and that's why I could never mess with a single mother. The fact that you're a single mother, you was fucking a guy who either one of two things. Either she was attracted to him and he was a deadbeat, or he was a nigga that was tricking off that money and she gave him a kid. Which is still, but you see, as a man, you can still get the same result. Yo, I think really as men, yo, we gotta come to the reality of shit. We really don't give a fuck about the bitch. We care about the end result. What's that, a kid? Because the female could leave. As men, we know we can raise a kid. I mean, some guys may feel like, yo, I can't raise a boy. Personally, I feel like I can raise a boy. If you listen to this message, if you're listening to this message and you made it this far, put a 25 in the chat that you could raise a son on your own, no mother. I'm not saying a boy doesn't need his mother love, but how far can that take you in life? After about 10, 11 years old, what is, being around your mother going to do for you? You realize as humans, right? And yeah, we may be animals. Yes, we're yes, we may be animals. Yes, we're mammals. But you ever looked at animals in the animal kingdom? Yo, once cubs reach a certain age, you're pushed out of the pride. You're pushed out of the pack. Or if not, at the very least, you get sent off on your own. You know what I mean? It's time for you to leave your mother nest. Yo, you realize birds are cruel, my nigga. When a bird is hatched from the egg, right, the babies and shit, when they grow up to be a certain age, the mother pushes them out the nest. It's either flight or flight, nigga. It's either flight. When birds reach to be a certain age, right? Birds are cruel. Once the babies hatch from the egg and they grow to be like, a couple months or whatever, the mother pushes them out of the nest. At that point, it's either fight or flight. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, it's the reality. My thing is, yo, we want the end result. Again, if the female, she's staying around, that's great. But if she not, yo, I want that kid, son. Whether daughter, son, daughter and a son, I got twins, twin boys, twin girls. You know what I mean? Like, yo, come on. I want the end result. I don't know about you guys, but I want the end result. So whichever way I gotta get it. But I would prefer to get it, you know what I'm saying? Because the female's attracted to me because that's the best situation. That you'll get the most level of cooperation at the female. But it is what it is. That's the reality, And a lot of guys, again, Kevin Samuels, see, that's why his message was so damaging, because he wanted men to be high value. And I'm going to call this video, I don't want to be high value, because as a high value man, it's a high likelihood your female is getting smashed by another man. And again, even Shorty in the first clip said it. She was saying that men that have to get the money in order to get the female, these guys, mention they're always at work. These are the guys who are watching Kevin Samuels, who working 60 to 80 hours a week. Some guys, listen, I met niggas at jobs working 100 hours in a week. I don't even know how the fuck that's possible. I mean, at that point, dude, you're working like what? 12s back to back, but 12 times 7 is not 100, dude. Like, this nigga must been working 16-hour shifts. Like, come on, bro. But all of that just to get your bitch fucked by another nigga. You working morning shift, midday shift, night shift. Man, your girl has time to get drilled and dug out by the nigga with no job, by the dope boy, by the scammer. You know what I'm saying? But see, she was saying that pretty much men that are attractive tend to be underachievers. And you know what's so crazy, right? I even had a female tell me, she said, broke men give the best dick. I said, damn. So that just goes to show, yo, if you a high value man, yo, you already lost. You know what I'm saying? But the least you can do is make the best of a bad situation. But see, that's why Kevin Samuels tried to pimp people with that whole 1940s, 1950s, because that was before things got crazy. That was the time period where, listen, females needed men. So whether you was unattractive or attractive, the unattractive guys was getting just as much pussy, maybe even more than attractive guys, because females couldn't work. Females couldn't vote. So females couldn't even go to school. So it goes to show she had to depend on somebody. So the guys who actually had the money, the unattractive men, they were getting something. Listen, they were getting more than just something. They was getting a lot. Attractive guys who had nothing, I mean, he probably got something on the side. You know what I mean? He probably cheated with that nigga on the side. But the guys who were unattractive probably got the whole. But again, think about why Kevin Samuels pushed the message the way he pushed it. Because he was thinking in terms of 1940, 1950, when guys was actually doing that and they had, you know, a high level of success. You do that shit now, man. Again, a female could want you to be, you know, provided and protect. I mean, listen, shorty. I mean, like I said earlier, shorty, if I ask you to jump, you asking me off of which bridge? The Brooklyn Bridge or the Queens Bridge? But until I'm messing with that one, I'm out. Peace.